Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with a free Dow analysis for you for the New York trading session dated Monday 24th of January after New York has closed. I'm going to quickly go over my historical wave count. Most Elliottians will be familiar with this one. This is the end of a cycle degree fifth wave followed by an A, B, C expanded flat correction to the downside. Wave B is a very deep percentage correction of wave A, so we should reasonably expect wave C at cycle degree beginning here to be 2.618 the length of wave A. And that will take it down to 2,278.84 points and probably will last about 8 years. Wave A lasted a Fibonacci 3 years, wave B lasted a Fibonacci 5 years. If wave C takes the next Fibonacci number in the sequence, it'll end in about 2015, towards the end of that. Recent upwards movement is an A, B, C zigzag to the upside so far for a primary wave 2 of cycle degree wave C to the downside. So this is a correction to the upside. One little problem I have with this wave count is this piece here. This third wave has a kind of a three-wave look. I think that this movement from here to here is actually probably best counted as a correction. So for that reason I have this wave count, which I actually slightly prefer. It has a minimum upwards requirement, however. This sees cycle 3, 4 and 5 over here rather than here, and this downwards movement is the start of a new correction. I would not expect the correction to be over here. It would be remarkably brief and shallow to correct such a very, very long 5-wave structure to the upside. So I expect this is just wave A of the correction, and if it's subdividing into an ABC, then we're probably looking at a flat correction, which requires a minimum length of wave B in relation to A of 90%, therefore a minimum upwards requirement for this wave count of 13,425.3 points. So if we reach that price point, this is going to be my main wave count. I slightly prefer the subdivisions of this piece of movement for it, and I also slightly prefer the duration of these primary degree waves. I think the main wave count, just going back to that, I think this is a little bit too long really for an intermediate wave A. I really would have expected this to be a primary degree wave, which is what it is for my alternate wave count. Taking you now to my daily chart, and this is that last 5-wave structure. For my main wave count, it's intermediate wave C. For my alternate, it would be primary wave C. My alternate would have all of this labelling all up 1 degree. I'll just leave this one for the main wave count so far. The C wave is subdividing as a simple impulse with a 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're working on wave 5 to the upside. I have a couple of targets for upwards movement. I expect it's not over yet. At 11,974, wave 5 pink will reach 1.618 the length of wave 3 pink. So this fifth wave within the fifth wave will reach 1.618 the length of this. At 12,084, wave 5 blue beginning here will reach equality with wave 1 blue. So we're already in this first target zone, and it could be nearing completion. With a little overshoot of this trend channel that's containing recent movement. I've drawn this from 1 to 3, and instead of placing a parallel copy on 2, I've placed it a little bit lower down to touch these 3 points here, and mostly contain this movement with the exception of a 4th wave overthrow, which interestingly enough may indicate to us that we've got a 5th wave overshoot in the opposite direction, so we may be developing that one now. The second higher target zone at 12,397, wave 5 pink beginning here will reach 2.618 the length of wave 3 pink, and at 12,479, wave 5 blue beginning here will reach equality with 3 blue. Neither of these target zones give any relationship between C and A. That will only be achieved when we get up to 12,519 will be the first relationship where the C wave is only 0.618 the length of A. If they reach equality, it would see the Dow reach an all-time new high at 14,347 points, and that's entirely possible with my alternate monthly wave count. We'll see how this one unfolds to the upside. We've got a perfect looking impulse here now with a short 1, 2, first and second waves are often really short, a 3, a 4 and working on a 5. This third wave at green degree has a really nice relationship to 1. It's just 16 points short of 2.618 the length of 1. So that's one reason why I put this 3 and 4 here, 2's a simple zigzag, and 4's an expanded flat. There's nice alternation is there as well, and it sits nicely in this trend channel. So taking you now to my 2 hourly chart, where the end of green 4 here is this point down here, and I expect we've had a 1, 2, working on a third wave at orange degree within this fifth wave, this terminal fifth wave. Ratios within wave 1 orange. Wave 3 purple here has no Fibonacci ratio to wave 1, but wave 5 purple is just 2 points short of 2.618, the length of wave 1. Within wave 3 purple here, wave 3 aqua is 10 points short of 1.618, the length of wave 1 aqua, and wave 5 aqua is 11 points short of equality with wave 1. Within wave 5 purple, these ratios are aqua degree here. Wave 3 aqua is 18 points longer than equality with wave 1 aqua, and wave 5 aqua just 1 point longer than 0.236, the length of wave 3. An unusual Fibonacci ratio, but it's extremely close there. Within the second wave, there's no ratio between A and C. C is quite a bit longer, and they're just too far off to say that there's a relationship of equality. Within wave 1 purple here, between these waves at aqua degree, wave 3 aqua is 11 points longer than equality with wave 1, and wave 5 is just 3 points short of 0.618, the length of 3. So there's some really good Fibonacci ratios in this labelling, which is one reason why I've put these labels here. Taking you now to an hourly chart where this orange 1 and orange 2 is this point here and this point here, and here's a 1, 2, 3. Importantly, this third wave at purple degree is 135 points, and wave 1 purple was 173 points. There's no relationship between them, but wave 3 is shorter. That means that whenever this correction is over, and so far there's been a little bit more sideways movement since this chart was produced, and it looks like this fourth wave at purple degree is actually going to be really shallow. It looks like a little triangle. The fifth wave afterwards should produce a little sharp thrust to the upside, and wave 5 after this triangle cannot be longer than 135 points to the upside, because it can't be longer than 3, because 3 can't be the shortest. If price remains for this fourth wave and after this fifth wave above 11,915, this most recent labelling up here will remain correct. When this fifth wave thrust after the triangle is over, we should expect another fourth wave correction. At that stage, it cannot move into this wave 1 price territory. At that stage, the invalidation point will move down to 11,882, and we won't expect price to fall below that point. So another fourth wave correction, and then a final fifth wave to the upside to end this whole upwards movement. We may end around about the upper end of this target zone, or if this fifth wave tends to be expanded, we may end up at the second target zone. Either way, the Dow's not ready to turn yet. I expect there's further upwards movement. We're already within the first target zone. I'll be analysing this recent movement carefully in the next few days to try and pinpoint a trend change for you. That's all for me with your free Dow analysis. If you would like daily analysis of the S&P 500, you'll find it on my site. And for those of you on YouTube who are looking for the USD Index analysis, it's now on the technical page of fxstreet.com.